Bobby Darin was born Walden Robert Casado on May 14, 1936, in the Bronx, New York. Raised in a low-income area during the Great Depression, he experienced significant hardships early in life, including severe rheumatic fever as a child, which damaged his heart and influenced his outlook and drive. Darin was brought up by his mother, whom he believed to be his sister until his teenage years, when he discovered she was actually his mother, and the woman he thought was his mother was his grandmother. This family secret profoundly affected him. Darin's interest in music started early. He learned to play several instruments, including piano, drums, and guitar, by the time he was a teenager. He listened to radio constantly and was influenced by the big band and swing music of the time. His ambition was fueled by his poor health. He often said he wanted to achieve as much as he could as quickly as possible because he did not expect to live a long life. In his youth, Darin also had significant mentors and supporters who encouraged his musical talents, including his mother and a music teacher who recognized his abilities. His determination led him to drop out of college and pursue a career in the New York City music scene, writing songs and performing in nightclubs. This environment introduced him to other musicians and performers who also influenced his style and helped him on his path to becoming a professional musician. Bobby Darin was a singer, songwriter, and actor who became a household name in the 1950s and 1960s. With hits like Splish Splash and Mac the Knife, his music crossed different styles from rock and roll to jazz and country. What really set him apart was his ability to perform a wide range of music, making each song his own with a unique style and energy. Now think about Bobby Darin's music and career. What qualities do you think made him different from other artists of his time? Also, among his many songs and performances, which one stands out to you as the most defining moment of his career? We're eager to hear about your favorite memories of Bobby Darin. Maybe you have a story about the first time you heard his music or a special performance that stays with you. Please share your stories and memories with us in the comments. Stay tuned because we have many interesting, surprising, and touching facts about Bobby Darin to share with you. Keep watching to discover more about this unforgettable star. Bobby Darin's passion for music sparked early in his life, significantly influenced by a key experience during his childhood. Suffering from rheumatic fever as a young boy, which left him with a weakened heart, Darin spent extended periods bedridden. During these times, his mother, who played several instruments, encouraged him to sing and learn music as a way to entertain himself and keep his spirits high. This early exposure to music in a nurturing environment helped him discover his love for performance and storytelling through song. This foundation led him to pursue a career in music, driven by his early realization that performing was not only a form of expression, but also a vital part of who he was. Bobby Darin was a talented singer and actor. His filmography includes roles in movies like Come September and That Funny Feeling, both of which showcase his acting skills and charm. For fans and newcomers alike, Come September is a must-watch as it captures Darin's on-screen presence and features his hit song by the same name. Another film, Captain Newman, MD, displays his range as an actor, earning him a nomination for an Academy Award. These films are good starting points for those new to his work and offer a glimpse into his versatility as an entertainer. Bobby Darin faced several challenges as he started his music career. He grew up in a poor family, which meant he had little money for things like music lessons or high-quality recording equipment. Additionally, many people in the music industry did not believe he could become a successful singer because his style was different and he was very young. Despite these obstacles, Bobby Darin was determined to succeed. He used his unique voice and style to stand out, writing his own songs that blended different music styles. His hard work paid off when he recorded Splish Splash, a song he wrote in just 12 minutes, which became a hit and launched his career. This early success proved his doubters wrong and set the stage for his lasting career in music. Bobby Darin's passion for acting led him to campaign for the role of Tony in the movie West Side Story. Despite not getting the part, his efforts were recognized when he tied with Richard Beymer, the actor who played Tony, for a Golden Globe Award. His music career had its twist too. Before his hit Splish Splash was out, he recorded 2 songs for Decca Records. But due to a contract mix-up, those songs were first released under a different name and later re-released by Atco Records as his own. In the movie State Fair, Darin played Jerry Dundee alongside Pamela Tiffin, who was transformed from her usual glamorous self to a plain farm girl, a change that didn't quite work on screen. Despite these ups and downs, Darin's talent shone through in both his music and acting careers. Bobby Darin's career had several key moments that shaped his success. His recording of Splish Splash was a hit, bringing him into the spotlight. The song Mac the Knife was another major success, earning him 2 Grammy Awards and solidifying his place in music history. His shift to folk music with If I Were a Carpenter showed his ability to adapt to different styles and was well received. People close to him, like fellow musicians and critics, praised his talent and ability to connect with audiences. His work left a lasting impression on music and inspired many artists who followed. Bobby Darin stepped into the spotlight with style, wearing sunglasses and showing off his dance moves, later casually chewing gum during a rehearsal caught on film. This marked his first appearance on the big screen. His role as Tom Milford in That Funny Feeling came after Warren Beatty stepped down, leading to Darin taking the part opposite his wife, Sandra Dee. He didn't just act, he also wrote the background score and the title song for the movie. And come September, Darin played Tony and performed Multiplication, a song with playful lyrics that slipped past the censors during a time when strict rules on content were starting to relax. Bobby Darin was a singer, songwriter, and actor who brought his own unique flair to the music world. His approach to music was shaped by his early struggles with health issues, which gave him a sense of urgency and a desire to make the most of his time. This drive led him to explore a variety of musical styles from rock and roll to folk. He was known for his energetic performances and ability to connect with audiences, making each song his own with a strong emotional delivery. His personal experiences, especially his poor health, and the discovery later in life that the woman he thought was his sister was actually his mother, deeply influenced his music, infusing it with a sense of depth and emotion. Darin's style was also marked by his smooth voice and charismatic stage presence, which helped him stand out in the music industry. Bobby Darin was a talented singer and songwriter who faced many challenges in his life. He was born with a serious heart condition, which affected his health and outlook on life. Despite his health issues, he achieved great success in music with hits like Splish Splash and Mac the Knife. However, his career also brought stress and pressure. To cope, he sometimes turned to substance use, which became a struggle for him. His health problems and personal difficulties, including the end of his marriage to actress Sandra Dee, added to his struggles. Darin worked hard to overcome these issues, but his heart condition worsened. He passed away at the young age of 37 after a heart surgery. His life story shows the pressures that fame can bring and the impact of health and personal issues on someone's well-being. Bobby Darin was a singer, songwriter, and actor who brought new energy to music in the 1950s and 1960s. His style crossed many music genres, including pop, jazz, folk, and country. His song Splish Splash was a hit in 1958, and he followed it with other big songs like Dream Lover and Mac the Knife. Darin's music was known for its strong rhythms and clear storytelling. He was also a skilled performer, known for his lively stage presence. Experts in the music industry often talk about how Darin was ahead of his time, especially in how he mixed different styles of music. He also showed other artists that they could have control over their music by writing their own songs and being involved in the production process. Many singers and performers today say that Darin's work has inspired them. They admire his ability to connect with audiences and his courage to try new things in music. Darin's approach to storytelling through song continues to influence musicians, showing them how to express emotions and stories in a way that people can relate to. His work remains important in the history of music and continues to inspire new generations of artists. Bobby Darin's commitment to his craft extended beyond his life. After his passing, he chose to give back to the medical community by donating his body to the UCLA Medical Center. His legacy continued on screen as well, with his role as Jerry Dundee in State Fair. The film's unique screenplay meant he never shared a scene with co-star Pat Boone. This separation of characters was also seen with Anne Margaret and Pamela Tiffin, who later joined forces in The Pleasure Seekers. In another film, That Darn Cat, the title phrase becomes a recurring element. It's spoken only a few times, with Patty Randall uttering it once, and the criminal Iggy emphasizing it during his arrest. Bobby Darin brings the phrase to life through song, repeating Darn Tap multiple times, making it a memorable part of the movie's soundtrack. Bobby Darin, known for his music, also led a life rich with personal pursuits and values that shaped his career. He loved spending time by the ocean and found peace in sailing, a hobby that often provided inspiration for his songs. Darin was deeply committed to social causes, especially after his own health challenges made him value life's fragility. He supported campaigns for heart research, reflecting his personal battle with rheumatic fever, which affected his heart. His dedication to social issues was evident in his music, as he shifted from pop to more thought-provoking songs in the 1960s. Darin also showed his care for others through his support for the Special Olympics, reflecting his belief in the power of sports to unite and empower. His involvement went beyond financial support. He often performed at benefit concerts, using his talent to raise awareness and funds for the causes close to his heart. Bobby Darin's personal life and values were a mirror to his public persona, showing a man who not only entertained, but also cared deeply about the world around him. Bobby Darin's music legacy faced a setback when a fire at Universal Studios in 1928 destroyed many artists' recordings, including his. Despite this loss, Darin's work continues to be celebrated and remembered. His role as Tony in the movie Come September is often noted, but it was not his first film. That was Pepe in 1960. While filming Come September, he met Sandra Dee, and they married soon after. Their story was later told in the film Beyond the Sea. In another movie, American Beauty, the character Carolyn is often seen listening to Darin's music, highlighting his lasting influence. Kevin Spacey, who portrayed Darin in Beyond the Sea, also starred in American Beauty, connecting the two films through Darin's music. Bobby Darin was a singer who brought joy to many with his music. He was known for his ability to sing different styles, and for songs that are still loved today. His work shows that being true to yourself and working hard can lead to success. For those starting in music, he would likely say to keep practicing, be open to learning, and to never give up on your dreams. It's important to find your own voice and to share it with the world. Stay dedicated, listen to advice from those you respect, and always aim to get better at your craft. Bobby Darin's talent was recognized even after his passing, with honors from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the American Songwriters Hall of Fame, and a special place on the Bronx Walk of Fame. His acting skills shown in the movie Hell is for Heroes, where he worked alongside acclaimed actors like James Coburn, Steve McQueen, and Nick Adams. Despite the age difference, Darin's character in the film referred to Adams as Kid, a twist of fate since Adams was actually older. Tragically, both actors left the world too soon, with Adams at 36 and Darin at 37, leaving behind a legacy of their brief but significant presence in the arts. Bobby Darin's journey in music and entertainment was driven by a deep love for the art and a desire to innovate. From his early hits that got people dancing to his later works that showed his range as an artist, he always pushed boundaries. His songs not only topped charts, but also gave voice to the feelings and stories of many. His work continues to inspire artists and fans alike, showing that with enough creativity and hard work, one can leave a lasting echo in the world of music. Bobby Darin's story is a reminder that the arts are a powerful way to connect, and that perseverance can lead to timeless creations. Bobby Darin brought his charm to the big screen as Eugene Wright in the movie If a Man Answers. The film's producer, Ross Hunter, made sure his actors looked their best. He used special camera filters to make sure everyone, including Darin, appeared flawless. This was especially true after Hunter felt Darin's appearance needed improvement from previous films. Darin's first time on TV was when he sang Rock Island Line on the Dorsey Brothers stage show. It was a last-minute performance, and he had to write the lyrics on his hands to remember them. Years later, the story of Darin's life inspired a musical called Dream Lover: The Bobby Darin Musical. In the Australian production of 2016, David Campbell played Darin, with Kyle Banfield, Nicholas Craddock, and Brendan Godwin taking turns playing him as a young man and as Dodd Mitchell Casado. This show shared Darin's journey and music with a new generation. Bobby Darin stepped into the spotlight with Sandra Dee in the movie If a Man Answers, playing the character Eugene Wright. This opportunity came after their successful roles in Come September. The film was a hit and showed their growth as actors, leading them to become the main stars. Darin's famous song Mac the Knife also had an interesting link to the number 59. It was the 59th song to top the charts during the rock era, started at position 59 on the Billboard charts, and was the second top-selling record of the year 1959. His family background was diverse, with his mother's father being Italian and her mother having Danish and English roots. This mix of heritages contributed to who he was as a person and an artist. Bobby Darin showed his acting skills in various roles, such as Eugene Wright in If a Man Answers. In this movie, he chases Sandra Dee, and interestingly, the scene features a poster for Flower Drum Song, another film from the same studio. In Too Late Blues, he played John Ghost Wakefield, and his co-star Stella Stevens recalls a memorable moment during filming where their on-screen kiss led to an unexpected reaction from Darin. Lastly, in Hell is for Heroes, Darin portrayed PVT. Dave Corby, and at the time of the film's 50th anniversary, Bob Newhart was the only surviving member of the squad, with Darin having passed away at the young age of 37. Bobby Darin was a talented singer who left a strong impression on music and entertainment. His songs still bring joy to many people. If you enjoy his music or have memories connected to his songs, please share your thoughts in the comments. Your stories help keep his memory alive. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button, share with friends, and subscribe for more videos that celebrate artists like Bobby Darin. Your support helps us create more videos that honor the artists who have shaped our world of entertainment. Thank you for watching and being part of our community.